Hello. Welcome to a gentle yoga practice that is going to be designed to just kind of work into the outer edges of the hips and running down the sides of the legs and just giving you a nice little rinse so that you can head out to the rest of your day feeling great. It does get a little sticky, so I do recommend having a strap. If you don't have one, grab a belt or even like a robe belt. Anything like that will work just fine, okay? So we're going to start on our back today. So I do want you to have that strap accessible towards the back of your mat. And let's go ahead and begin. We're going to bring the feet to the top of the mat. You're going to take your feet right to the edge. You're going to reach your arms forward and take a nice big breath in. And then slowly lower yourself down. Once you find the back of the head, let your arms rest by your side. And then what I want you to do is just take a moment here to bend into the knees, bring the feet really nice and wide, and just let the knees buckle in together. Now allow yourself to take a really nice, big, deep breath in. And then a really big breath out. And do that again. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And then just allow the breath to move through your body freely without any effort. And just really taking this moment here to set the intention to just be easy on yourself as we move through what we go through today. This gentle approach to moving our body is such a gift. Everything we do seems to be so intense and so fast-paced, so it's such a treat. It truly is a gift to just take this time. Allow yourself the space and freedom to feel everything that you feel. So on your next inhale, I want you to just open the knees up. Reach your arms a little bit more like a T, or you can cactus shape the arms. And you're just going to draw your knees over to the right. And then inhale, slowly come back to center. And then draw the knees over to the left. And then inhale back to center. One more time like that. Slowly moving through it. And inhale back to center. And over to the left. And then inhale, slowly coming back to center. So slide your arms by your side and start to bring your feet more a hips width stance. And then from that position, you're going to interlock your fingers around your right shin. Now, rock a little bit side to side, just kind of pinpointing the spot where you really need that stretch the most. Make sure that your shoulders are relaxed, and then the option is to straighten through the left leg. And then just breathe into that. You're going to notice a little tug on the left side of the body. So keep the left side, left shoulder, left hip down. And that's going to change the way you feel that in your right hip. So just notice and adjust and breathe. We're going to take 2 more breaths here. One more like this. And then from there, you're just going to take the knee into the right hand and gently pull that out to the right. Left hand can kind of encourage the hip down. And then slowly bring that knee back to center. And then just take the left hand on the outside of the right knee and just come into a really gentle twist. And let's do that just a couple of times. Again, just like the initial windshield wiper, I want you to go really nice and slow. And then take your time and pull that across your body. one more like that. And then once you've twisted that out, you're gonna slowly bring that knee back to center. So now here's where we're gonna introduce that strap. You're gonna unravel that and take it around the arch of your right foot. So what I want you to do here is you're gonna grab with your right hand and you're gonna pull that right knee in towards your right shoulder. So like a half happy baby. Left hand is gonna come to the hip and you're gonna gently press that down. Then you're gonna inhale, straighten through that right leg and bring the straps into your left hand. And then you're gonna pull that leg across your body. It may not go very far, so please don't be discouraged if it doesn't. You're gonna keep the right hip down though. We're not going into that deep twist just yet. You're gonna slowly pull it across your body. Exhale, bend into the knee. Inhale, slowly come to center. So as you pull that right leg over to the left, I want you to resist with the foot. So you're really gonna press into that. And you're gonna notice that makes a huge difference. As you exhale, let's bend that right knee again. Inhale, come back to center, cross the midline, and then hold it here. So again, really kick through the heel, create some resistance. Your right hand can even encourage that right hip to lower a little bit more. And then we're just gonna breathe deeply here. Give yourself just one more breath like this. And then on your next inhale, bring that across your body, bend into your right knee, once again finding that half happy baby. So you're gonna soften through your shoulders, and then option here is to work to add a little more of an extension into that right leg. And then you're just gonna breathe into that. Lengthen a little more. Soften a lot more. And with the strap, you're not just supporting the foot, but you're also gently encouraging it to go a little deeper. So it's like you're trying to draw your toes towards the back corner of the room. Take one more breath. And then inhale, slowly bring that leg up to center. Now bend your left knee first, scoot your hips a tiny bit over to the right, and then straighten your left leg. So now we're gonna go for that deeper version of your twist. You're gonna take the left hand, grab the strap, right arm's gonna reach out to the side, and you may even let your gaze fall over the right shoulder. Now keep both legs actively reaching, allowing for a little more space into the low back, and just a tiny bit more space to rinse out a little more. Let's take one more breath. And then inhale, slowly coming back to the center. Bend your left knee, bring your hips back to center, and then straighten the left leg. Release your strap to the side. Now, as you look at your right toes, I want you to just take a couple circles with that right toes, just creating a little bit of mobility into your ankle. We'll do it one more direction this way or this direction, and then we'll slowly reverse that direction. Okay, let's do one more. So when you look at your leg, the knee should not be moving. We want to isolate that through the ankle. Now flex through your right foot and then slowly, gently lower down to the ground. And then when you do, just pause, close your eyes, take a breath, and just really feel that difference between the left and the right. And then on your next inhale, we'll go ahead and bend into the left knee. Interlock your fingers around that left shin. Now we're gonna rock side to side. Please remember you have the option to bend your right knee and keep the right foot flat here. So just notice if that feels a little bit too much, just give yourself that extra breathing room. Now when you find that sticky spot, let's settle into it, softening through both your shoulders. And then just breathing deeply here. It can be really helpful to just close the eyes. And as you remove the sense of sight, you enhance the sense of just feeling what's going on within your body. Not to mention, it just helps dissolve the other distractions, all the reminders of what's left to do, and really focusing on the only thing that matters right now, which is you. Take one more breath. And then just with the help of the left hand, guide that left knee over. Right hand can come to the hip. And then inhale, come to center. Right hand grabs the outer edge of the knee, and you're just going to gently pull that across your body. We're going to move slow. Inhale, come back to center. Switch your hands. And left hand guides the left knee out. Inhale, back to center. Right hand reaches, and left arm relaxes as you twist. It's not a deep twist. Again, just waking up the body. We'll do that one more time. And then slowly pull across your body. On your next inhale, slowly coming into the center. And then from that position, you're going to take your time. We're going to grab that strap, and we're going to wrap it around the arch of the left foot now. So kick the left leg up to the sky, bring both straps into your left hand, and then we're going to exhale. Pull that left knee into that half happy baby. And then inhale, straighten the leg, pull with your right hand, but resist with the outer edge of your left foot. So of course you can lift the hip, but we really want to just focus on keeping that stretch running down the side of the left leg. Inhaling to center, and as you exhale, find that half happy baby again. Inhale back, exhale, pull across. Really slow. So you start to notice that moment when things get a little bit tense, when you start to have that kind of clingy, tensy reaction. And then the next time you pull it across, we're going to hold it there. Left hand helps the left hip stay down, and that's down towards the floor as well as down towards the front of your mat, so that you're feeling the hips in line. It's going to feel a lot tighter into that left hip. So breathe into that. Relax into that. And just see if you can encourage just a little bit more kicking through that heel. One more breath. And then on your inhale, slowly bring both straps into your left hand. We're going to bend into that left knee and hold it there. Now we really want you to take your right hand to the hip, really help anchor that down, and then option to start to add the extension into your left leg. You're just going to breathe, relax, and keep anchoring the right side of your body. You gently encourage a deeper stretch through the left. One more breath here. And then slowly take your time, come back to center. Now bend your right knee, scoot your hips just a touch to the left, and straighten that right leg out. Now from here, right hand pulls, and then from that position, you're gonna take that twist. Left shoulder relaxes down, and then you pull from here. Breathing deeply. So both legs, are gonna be working here. And you just kind of be aware and notice the difference between your sides. We're just gonna unravel here for 2 more breaths. One more like this. Let it be sweet. And then bring your head back to center. We'll slowly bring the leg back to center, and then bend your right knee. Scoot your hips back to the center. We're gonna release that strap off to the side. And then as you kick your left leg, you're gonna slowly, you can straighten your right leg here as long as that doesn't cause strain in the back. And you're just going to circle through the toes. So again, we want to keep the line of the left leg the same, meaning your knee doesn't like open and turn into different directions. Start to go the other way with your circle. And again, that just isolates the movement through the left ankle. And then when you're ready, kick through that left heel, slowly lower the left leg down. And then when you're there, close your eyes and just rest for a second. Notice the sensations running through the left leg and then the symmetry between the left and the right, or at least a little more. On your next inhale, let's go ahead and bend into both knees. You're going to take your time and just turn over onto your side. Allow yourself a breath here. And then you're going to push yourself all the way up, and we're going to make our way into a tabletop facing the front of the mat. So from this position, you're going to take your time, give yourself just a few breaths to wiggle around a little bit. Notice how this feels and lands in your body. And just kind of waking up through the spine a little bit. Again, there's no right or wrong way. Every time I work into this, I really just close my eyes and just move intuitively. Now, the next time you come back to your center, let's come into a few cat-cow breaths from here. So that more traditional alignment, we'll inhale, open and expand the chest, take a big breath in, and then exhale, round your spine and push away from the floor. And then we'll do that again. Inhale, open and expand the chest. Take that big breath. Exhale and press away. Good, just one more time like that. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, and then press away. And then inhale, slowly, take your time. We're gonna walk our hands forward. So I want you to stack your shoulders over top of the wrists, really push away from the floor, and then you're gonna tuck the toes and find your downward facing dog. So first one, just allow yourself to wiggle a little bit. And then gently push the hips a little side to side, start to wake up into that side body a little bit more. And then what I want you to do is take a look at your feet. Make sure they're a hip's width, so not very wide at all. Heels lining more behind the middle toe instead of the big toe. So you're gonna have this slight internal rotation with the legs. I want you to imagine like you had a block in between your inner thighs. And you're gonna squeeze that block, lift the tailbone a little higher. And then from there, just gently press the heels a little bit lower. We'll take one more deep breath here. Now I want you to bend your knees a little bit more, turn them to the right, and then really bend your knees a lot. Let the heels lift, and then just breathe here. So knees are bending over to the left edge of the mat, and then inhale back to center, square the hips. Tilt the heels to the left, and then bend the knees into the right. Just breathe into that. And then slowly come back to the center. On your next inhale, you're gonna look forward and then step your feet to the top of the mat, taking as many steps as you need to get there. On your next breath in, we lengthen the spine forward, and then we're gonna exhale, fold it forward. Now take a soft bend in the knees. Inhale, arms are gonna sweep up to the sky, taking a really nice big breath in. And then we're gonna flow through that just one more time. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Halfway lift, draw those shoulders down your back. Exhale, fold and let it go. Then inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Take that big breath. And then exhale, this time bring your hands to your heart. Now what I want you to do is keep your hands at your heart. Open your left toes like to 11 o'clock if your mat was a clock. Step your left foot back. So what I want you to notice is if your hands are starting to face the side, we really want to square the hips off. And then you're going to straighten through that right leg. Inhale, arms sweep up towards the sky. As you exhale, bend your right knee enough that you can take your hands comfortably a little more in line with the heels. Sometimes we reach forward, not wrong, just I want you to press a little bit more behind the heel so that you can get a little bit more space here. Now, if you have blocks and you want to use them, you're more than welcome to here. And what I want you to do is let your left hip open a little bit to the left and then square your body. And then notice how that brings the stretch a lot more into the side of the right leg as well as the back leg, okay? Or back of the leg. So breathe here, tucking your chin a little bit more. And just keep pressing away from the floor. We're gonna take 2 more breaths here. One more like this. And then on your next inhale, just slowly soften into the right leg. We're gonna inhale, lengthen your arms, reach them up towards the sky as you now straighten through that right leg. We're gonna exhale, bring the hands to the heart. From this position, you're gonna bend your front knee, pick the back heel up, and then we're gonna pull that left hip up and through. Left leg. So now from here, we're gonna just circle that left leg a couple of times. Now you're kind of building strength and stability into the right hip as we're working into mobility into the left hip. Let's do one more circle this way. And then from here, what I want you to do is reverse that direction of your circle. And you're just gonna pay attention to the way that the weight is distributed within your right foot. You're naturally gonna notice, it's gonna shift a little bit as you circle, but you're gonna feel the pinky side become favored. So press through that big toe mound. On your next exhale, kick that left leg forward and cross the right leg. Inhale here, arms are gonna reach up to the sky. You're gonna take a big breath, and then we're gonna exhale and fold forward. Now let the head get heavy. Do not be discouraged if your hands don't touch the floor. You can just grab your shins or let them dangle. Let the head be heavy. And then breathe into that position here as you just fold a little bit more. And bring the weight a little bit further forward. We're going to take 2 more breaths here. And 1 more like this. On your next inhale, take a little bend in the knees. We're gonna reach the arms up to the sky. Take a nice big breath in. And then as you exhale and bring your hands to your heart, shift to the inner edge of your right foot and then lift your left leg again. Now, this time we're gonna open the left leg, slowly step back and face the long edge of your mat. Inhale here, right foot should line up with the middle of your left, and then you're gonna open the arms up. Take a big breath in, fill the back of your body with that breath, and reach forward. Right hand is gonna come down either on top or in front of the shin. Left arm is gonna reach up towards the sky. Now you're gonna notice very likely that that right hip kind of sticks out a little bit. So I want you to tuck that right hip under and then really pull the left side of your body so the left hip stacks. And then you're gonna keep breathing here. Just keep pressing into your feet in ways that feel this kind of hugging to the midline, this ability to lengthen your spine and then rotate open just a little bit more. We'll take 1 more breath here. And then on your next inhale, draw your gaze down. We're gonna slowly sweep both arms up towards the sky. Take a nice big breath in, bring your hands to your heart, bend your right knee, and then pop your left heel high. You're gonna shift the weight forward, and then we're gonna lift that left leg up and through, taking a nice big deep breath in. And then you're gonna actively open the left leg to the left. Slide the sole of the foot wherever it lands, lifting up top. And then start to look up towards the sky and reach those arms up, opening them wide here. Now allow the shoulders to soften. And then just breathing here as you feel those just little wobbles, and then we adjust. The point is not to come into a place of perfection. The point is to meet those wobbles and then create a sense of harmony with wherever you're at today. On your next inhale, bring your hands to your heart, and then one more time, lift that left leg. We're gonna kick that left leg forward and then slowly lower it down. On your inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Take a big breath in. And exhale, folding forward. Now stay here for a moment. Let your head be heavy. Maybe you even take a little walk here, just kind of noticing the difference between the two sides. And if you're walking it out, let's settle in the center for a moment together. And then inhale, arms are gonna reach up towards the sky. Take a nice big deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. So now from here, opening the right toes, stepping the right foot back. So if it was a clock, you'd be facing 1 o'clock with those right toes. Inhale here, straighten the left leg. Arms are gonna reach up to the sky. Exhale, bend the left knee a little bit more than you actually need to. Line your fingers a little more with the left heel. Now, once again, kind of let the right hip open up. Your left hip's gonna stick out more, and then square that off and just notice the shift. With that shift, you're naturally gonna favor the pinky side of your foot. So push in a little bit more. Notice where the knee is lining up and bring it straight forward. And then just tuck the chin towards the chest. Breathe here. And lengthen. We're holding for just a couple more breaths. Good. Slow it down for one more here. And then on your next inhale, you're going to lengthen the heart forward, bend into the left knee. Sweep the arms up towards the sky. Take a nice big deep breath in and bring your hands to your heart. You're gonna bend that front knee, pop the back heel high, lifting that right leg up and through. So you're gonna feel lots of work into that left hip. Take a big breath. As you exhale, kick that leg straight forward. We're gonna slowly cross over the left leg. Inhale, once both feet are grounded, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, a little bend in the knees. You're gonna fold forward and let the head be heavy. Then just see if you can bring a little bit more weight forward into the toes. Soften through the upper back a lot more. And then just breathe deeply here. Big breaths. And give yourself one more like this. And then you're going to take a soft bend into the knees. Inhale here. Arms are going to sweep back up to the sky. Big breath. And then you're going to bring your hands to your heart and lift your right knee once again. Feel that left hip working to squeeze in and stabilize. And then you're going to open. I just realized we forgot the circles. We're going to do our circles here. Pause at the top. And then slowly pause at the top. Good. We'll do it one more time this way. And then from that position, we're going to go the other direction. Glad I caught that. I wouldn't want you feeling all crooked for the rest of the day. Good. Two more here. And one more like this. Now from here, you're going to open that right knee, soften the left, and then step back with your right foot. So you're facing the long edge of the mat. Kind of take your hands down, like make sure there's a line between the heel and the inner edge or the middle of your right foot. And then open the arms up. We'll reach forward, bring the hand on top or in front, and then right arm's going to reach up towards the sky. So lengthen on the inhales. And again, it's really easy to just kind of hang out in this position. Hug in, press into your feet in ways that support that hugging of the midline. And then you're going to get more length in your spine, more room for your breath. And challenge that balance to look up. Give yourself one more breath here. And then you're going to draw your gaze down. We're going to inhale, reach both arms up. Bring your hands to your heart. And then pop that back heel high. And then from this position, we're going to lift that right leg up and through. Opening that right knee to the side. And then sole of the foot finds its position on that left leg. Opening up. And then when you're ready, reach the arms up towards the sky. Opening the arms, softening the shoulders. And I really encourage you to challenge that balance. I know it's going to get wobbly. That's the point. So you look up and you just make those little micro adjustments. If you fall, just take your time coming back in. Add a little hint of a smile to it. Take one more breath. And then on your inhale, bring your hands back to your heart, lifting that right leg, firming through the left as you kick that leg forward. And then we're going to slowly lower down. Inhale, sweep the arms up, take a nice big deep breath in. And then exhale, folding forward. On your inhale, lengthen your spine, halfway lift. And then exhale, folding right back down. Now this time, I want you to take your peace fingers, wrap them around the inside of the big toe, and then you're going to press through the inner edges of your feet. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, start to pull your heart closer to your thighs. And you just really lengthen here. So lots of work into the legs today. Keep breathing into that. And then just keep creating space. Two more breaths. One more here. Take a soft little bend into the knees. Inhale here, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Take a really nice big full breath in. And then exhale slowly, take your time and bring your hands to your heart. So one more from here. We're going to open those left toes once again. Step back with the left foot. Now we're going to incorporate a little bit more balance this time. So your right hand comes to the hip. Left arm reaches up. You're going to take a nice big deep breath in. I want you to take a touch of a back bend here. Really feel the front of your left hip. And then you're going to reach forward as you pull with your right hand. Bring that right hip back. Left hand's going to cross over your right shin and you're going to lengthen. Now as you lengthen your heart forward, dig your left heel more, hug the belly button to spine, and then maybe we even start to reach that right arm up to the ceiling. And as you find that revolved triangle, you're going to lengthen as you inhale. Now notice your right hip. It's going to want to pop forward, so push it back and then reach a little more from there. One more breath. And then just bring your right hand to meet the left. We'll inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. Take a nice big deep breath in. And then interlock your fingers behind the back of the body. Open and expand into the chest. Take a big breath. And then you're just going to bend into that right knee, hinge forward, and lift that left leg. Breathe here. We're not here long. Square your left hip a little more. Push away from the floor. And then slowly bend that left knee up and through. Take a breath. And then inhale here. Open the arms. Twist to the left. And then right hand grabs left knee. You're going to create some resistance there. And then look over your left shoulder. Good. Option 2, you start to lift that left leg, grab the outer edge of the foot, and add an extension here. Wherever you are, keep the spine tall, keep your breath calm. Let's take one more, just rinsing the opposite direction. Try to drop your left hip. And then slowly, and maybe not slowly, that's okay too. Hands to the heart. And then slowly release the left leg. Inhale here, arms sweep up. Really good job. Exhale, fold forward, let it go. One more moment here to just appreciate the difference between the left and the right. Big exhale. And then inhale, sweep the arms up. Last one from here. Bring your hands to your heart, open your right toes, step the right foot back, and then inhale, sweep the arms up. Take a nice big breath in. Left hand to the hip. You're gonna reach that right arm back. And then pull your left hip back, scoop your belly button to spine as you lengthen that heart forward. And then when you can't reach anymore, try not to go towards the ankle. Go to where you can maintain that length in your spine instead. And then rotate that left shoulder open. And then left arm's gonna reach up towards the sky. And just keep pressing into those feet to lengthen more. And then opening a little bit deeper. That back heel becomes your anchor. Take one more breath. And then just let the left hand find its way to the right. Inhale here, arms reach up to the sky. Now as you flip your hands and interlock, try to go with that opposite grip. So opposite, awkward thumb on top. Bend your left knee, hinge the weight forward, and then kick your right leg up. Press into that left leg. Take one more breath here. And then you're gonna pull that right leg up and through. Take a nice big deep breath in. Open the arms. And then turn and twist to the right. Right hand grabs left knee. Right arm's gonna reach back. And then you're gonna find the inner edge of your left foot, drop your right hip, and then see if it's there to lift your right knee. You wanna use the strength of the hip so you don't have to lean forward so much to grab the outer edge of the foot. And then you're gonna breathe here. Opening and expanding into the chest. And then doing your best to shift the gaze and look towards your right thumb. One more breath here. And on your inhale, slowly take your time. Come back to the center and then slowly release. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, and you fold forward. Take a moment here. Big exhale out. And then on your inhale, lengthen your spine. Come into halfway lift. And then exhale, plant your palms. You're gonna step back into your plank position, heart coming forward, and then slowly lift into your downward facing dog. And just take a breath here. One more like this. We're gonna come into one more version of our triangle. We're gonna take the right leg up towards the sky. Bend your right knee, and then you're gonna pull your right knee towards your left elbow. You're gonna extend that right leg and then pivot your left foot flat. Inhale here, left arm's gonna reach up to the sky, and then I want you to just reach that left arm forward. Take a breath. And then you're gonna reach that left arm up. Now slowly bring your left hand down, and then see if you can now slide your right foot a little bit higher, and then let it slide all the way over. Bring your right hip down, and then relax your back knee. So it's gonna relax and bend into the knee here. You're gonna take your time, square your body up as best you can, and then take your time and bring your elbows down to the ground. So we get into a little bit more of a passive stretch through that right hip, and then a really nice, just gentle twist for the spine. Breathe here. Allow yourself one more breath like this. And then on your inhale, lengthen the heart forward. We'll take our palms, press them down into the ground. So you're going to tuck your left toes under, slide your right foot up, take a big breath in, and then slowly bring the right foot down to the ground. Let's reset. Inhale, and exhale out. Inhale here, left leg lifts up to the sky. You're going to bend your left knee, bring it towards your right elbow, and then just extend the leg. So it's really strong as you push down into that foot, pivoting your right foot so it's flat, and then reaching that right arm up. So don't sink into it, really press, and then reach that right arm forward. Just getting that beautiful side stretch here. Take one more breath. And then inhale, reach that right arm up to the sky. Plant the right palm flat. And then slide that left foot forward and over to the side a little more. Once you're there, relax the back knee. Lift up nice and tall. And then slowly take your time, bringing your elbows down to the ground. And then just pull your heart forward. Soften as best you can. Give yourself just 2 more breaths. And then once you've exhaled out all the air, we're going to inhale. Slowly take our time, pressing ourselves up. One last time from here, tucking the right toes, and then kicking your left leg up and through. And then slowly bringing your left foot down. Take an inhale here. Nice big exhale out. And then just slowly take your time, drop your knees down to the ground, kick your feet out to one side, and then let's bring the feet right to the top of the mat. So you're going to scooch forward as much as you need to, and then plant the feet flat. Take a nice inhale here. Lift and lengthen the spine. Arms reach straight ahead, and then we're going to lower down just one vertebra at a time. Breathing the whole way. And then you're going to take your time hugging both knees in towards the chest. Take at least one breath here in stillness. Soften your shoulders. And then if it feels good for you, you could rock a little bit side to side. And just take a breath as you press your feet flat. We're going to let the arms press down gently and just slowly lifting the hips up. Just taking one more breath here. And then slowly lowering the hips down. And then take your time as we walk the feet back out nice and wide. Let the knees buckle in and the arms slide out a little more. And let this be supportive, meaning the knees are together. If you crave a little more, you can walk the feet out wide, but just let this be a moment of rest. Just checking in with how you feel, how your body feels. And then for a moment, you're just going to allow everything to just be as it is. Taking this conscious moment of rest, not just physically within your body, but in your mind too. So for just a moment, all I want you to focus on is your belly gently rising as you breathe in. Just softening and releasing as you breathe out. allow yourself another few breaths here. By all means, if you have the time, just stay. It's a really beautiful thing you've done here, creating this state right now. So enjoy it as long as you can. Otherwise, we'll move the knees open, wiggle the feet together, and then taking your time, scoot your hips over a little to the left, and let's curl over onto our right side. Take a breath. And then with the help of that left hand, push yourself up, and let's come into a seated position. Closing the eyes, bringing the hands to the knees, and then just taking just a moment to thank yourself, to notice how you feel, and then giving yourself a little bit of credit for creating this shift, for taking this time. And then, of course, offering up a lot of gratitude towards our body for the way it just moved. Bring your hands together at the center of the chest. Just acknowledge yourself, your body, and your practice. Namaste. So I hope you feel great. And as you move throughout the rest of the day, just kind of notice like the hips get really I don't want to say lazy because it's kind of more like the thighs take over, but a lot of the work we did today should support, as you walk and just finding that stabilization. So just really pay attention, like notice from the ground up, like where do I place my weight? And then try to find a little more kind of even press, okay? So I hope that's helpful, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day. One more huge thank you for yourself, right? Be proud of what you did. Take the best care.